Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena. And boy, after some quick changes to the Your Live event screen and everything else, I think we're just about ready to get underway here with the pregame show of our second game of our doubleheader. It's going to be the Warroad Warriors coming in with 2 wins here in this year's Hockeytown Holiday Classic, taking on the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. And Kyle Cron joining us here real quickly. We're going to be hearing from Green Knights head coach coming up in our pregame show. We're going to recorded that here a little bit ago. We're going to hear from Larry Vieira. But yeah, big win by the Warrior girls, a championship there, and the boys have a chance here against Notre Dame.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see the boys come out on top. It'd be a nice clean sweep for the Warriors, both ladies and the boys. As you had Coach Vera said, that normally when they're playing as well as they have, it results in wins. And the first 2 times that they've played here in Minnesota against the Grand Forks Rough Riders and the Central Knights, they've been steep challenges. The first challenge almost going into overtime, giving up the go-ahead goal with 59 seconds to go in the third period, and then losing in overtime yesterday. They're looking to find a way to put together another solid effort, but to come out on top.
Yep, that is a task that is in front of the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. And when we come back, we're going to take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll hear from Green Knights head coach Larry Vieira. That's next on the pregame on KQ92 at yourliveevent.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the pregame show here. Today's second game here of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic doubleheader on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com. It's Warroad taking on Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut, with Green Knights head coach Larry Vieira. Coach, thanks for joining us. Hey, welcome up to Warroad. I certainly hope you've enjoyed the week here.
It's a wonderful community. We've been accepted by the community. People have been so nice to us. They feed us like they know us. And it's a refreshing community compared to the East Coast, where it's one man for himself. You have a unique and warm, loving community, and we appreciate being here.
A lot of people have asked me during the week, how did this happen? How did this trip kind of come about? And how did you find out about Warroad? How did you find out about this tournament? And what did it take to get in here?
Well, Warroad is obviously a unique community and well known. So I always want to raise the bar for our program. We're the big cats in Connecticut. We're the little boys in Minnesota. And we know, and we understand that and expected that to happen. So I started to call around with some Division I guys, and it didn't seem like that would be a good match. So they said, call any Division II team, but don't call Warroad. They're too good. Well, knowing me, that's the first team I called, Warroad. And I talked to the coach and then the AD. They did a little research on us. And then they said, there's an opening, and why don't you guys come down? So we locked that in April, and then we raised money through a snap raise, and, we paid for the flights and the bus, and this is, hopefully they're going to have us back, and this will be an annual trip for us, because we're excited to be here. But it was a lot of work on everybody's end. And I talked to the head coach at Rosso, and he was also looking to have us come down. He was a gentleman to talk to. And anybody I talked to in Minnesota hockey pointed us in the right direction. Everybody's been helpful. So the new kid in the block, happy to be here.
We're glad to have you here again. We're talking with Green Knights head coach Larry Vieira. Talk about the makeup of Connecticut hockey. How does that kind of work? And where are you at in your season right now? And how long does that last for you?
Well, we start December 1st, so we're 2 weeks behind.
Okay.
And that's a challenge for us. And we'll go to mid-March, hopefully to winning another state championship. And we have 3 divisions, Division 1, 2, and 3, and we're in 1. And to be honest with you, Connecticut does not have it right. Minnesota and in these areas has it right. Everything funnels to high school hockey, and Connecticut is far behind the times. I talked to a lot of good people today, and I'm convinced you folks do it right.
Talk about the games that you've been in. I think it was a 3-2 loss the first game, but I tell you what, you were in control yesterday, and then tail end, maybe the last couple of minutes, things just kind of seem to fall apart. Would I be fair in saying that?
You'd be very fair. We never take penalties, and my captains took 2 more penalties which we've addressed. And again, we have to get used to it, but we play 15-minute period. So our horses are trained to run for 45 minutes. And we're running on a steam here, and I got to figure out how to combat that moving forward. But those 6 minutes are huge, and those 2 teams are really well coached. Those kids beat really, really well, and quite frankly, I thought those other teams were a little bit best. But I just want my guys to compete, play disciplined hockey, and put a good showing here.
Again, we're talking with Notre Dame of West Haven head coach Larry Vieira. I know you got to get your guys ready, and thanks for joining us here. Best of luck. I'm glad you had a great time up here. We certainly look forward to having you again next year if that's going to be the case.
Absolutely. Hopefully you'll have real winter, not this summer winter.
All right, good enough. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, we're back after this 1 minute break.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back to our first period intermission here. It's a Warroad Warriors going up against the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Time now for our
Schools are eager
transfers
to
unlimited
have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena here. It's game 2 of our doubleheader here on Championship Saturday. Here, the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. As you heard a little bit earlier and saw a little bit earlier, it was the Warrior girls defeating Mount Westonka 3-0 to win this year's girls division. Now it's time for the boys. Speculation time is all over. It's time to get right down to it. It's Warroad and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut, as the Warriors battle, and they try and make it a clean sweep here of this year's Hockeytown Holiday Tournament. And a lot of things need to happen for the Warriors to come out and accomplish that very task.
Seemed to be the theme of last night as well. Not knowing how they were going to defend against Grand Forks Central, and they did well. Might have been one of their best games all season. The effort was there. They fought every minute of every minute, and they cleaned up their game as the game came on. We've seen Notre Dame find some opportunities on the power play like they did yesterday against Forks Red River. So a key for Warrior success this afternoon is going to be stay out of the penalty box.
Got to do it, that's for sure. And if you're a down skater, there's not a whole lot you can do. I would imagine that has to be at least one of the keys for the Green Knights to come out and pick up a win here, because they'd like to have a win. Coming all the way to Minnesota to come and play in a tournament. I know we talked with Larry Vieira, and they love the experience, but I also think they want to come out and they want to have at least a win here during the week.
Especially with the quality of hockey they've been playing.
Oh, yeah.
Played 2 good games. They came all the way down to the end and losing 1 game in the last minute of the third period. Their second game in the first few minutes of an overtime period. They're doing everything right. The puck's just not bouncing their way.
What is it about the Green Knights that's going to give the Warriors fits this afternoon?
Number 30, Jacob Silva. He sees the puck. There's nothing getting by him. The only time that either Grand Forks team was able to put the puck by him was when there is screens in front of the net. The screens in front of the net, well, he can't see it, but he even spurs up well. He fights every chance he gets. He's very quick. He anticipates passes across. I really think that he's going to get Notre Dame pretty nicely best chance to come away with the win here.
So, in other words, that's going to play right into the Warriors' hands. If you get a big slap shot from Broden Huntfit and you get guys in front like that and creating a little bit of traffic, that could be, like you said, a key to a Warrior win here this afternoon.
Launch those shots hit the net.
We like that. We're going to go down to Chris Jones here momentarily with the starting lineups for both teams. The Warriors back in their home white uniforms, the Green Knights in their black uniforms trimmed in gold and green with the gold helmets. And again, the starting lineups from Chris Jones right now here at the Gardens.
Starting line for 18. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, Notre Dame of Weston and Green Knights. Michael, senior, number 30, Jacob Silva. On defense, the senior, number 5, Dylan Bankowski. On defense, the senior, number 91, Jack Alloy. At left wing, the senior, number 17, Ronnie Mastroni. Right wing, the senior, number 4, Zach Katz. In the center, the junior, number 90, Ethan Keller. Be nice to have my head coach Larry Vieira. Assistant head coach is Kevin Erickson. And now Hockey Town. The starting lineup for you. Playing in the net this afternoon. Featuring number 1, Patrick. On defense, the junior, Ryan Targer. On defense, the junior, number 21. And left wing,
That's you. Yep. I've got this, so.
And right wing, the junior, Ryan Marbury. And at center, the senior, number 15, Raymond Draymond. Hockey fans, tonight's team Warrior 2018 is number 3.
So we're about ready to get underway here with the championship game. Championship game here this year's tournament. I think here is here we go. Championship Saturday continues here at the Gardens Arena. Kyle Cron with us, and it's the Warroad Warriors and the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut, the defending Connecticut state champions. And as head coach Larry Vieira mentioned in his pregame talk, a wake-up call for these kids, but they've responded. That the wins and losses haven't been there, but they've definitely responded, and they've definitely played to a what he called a better level of hockey than what they play out east, and that being hockey being played in North Dakota and right here in hockey in the state of hockey of Minnesota.
Exactly. For them to come all this way and great competition, teams involved here. Even though things haven't been bounced, there's no quick and these people from out east. They're digging deep. They're showing a lot of gut, a lot of poise, a lot of class too by trusting the system, by trusting and leaning on one another, and trying to find a way to get out of Minnesota with the win.
Exactly. I like the Warriors. I like Jay Hardwick's choice of going back to Patrick Kennedy to start net, especially after the performance by Finn Hansen yesterday.
Yeah, give it both that line top. So, I can't think of a better one. Have a win, don't think the championship here.
All right, we are about ready to get underway. Kyle, you ready?
Let's play some Warrior hockey.
All right, I see lights down there. Now we're good to go. All right, it's the Green Knights and the Warriors here at the Gardens. And we're underway. Playback in the center ice area now. It's going to be tipped up. Now the Green Knights able to gain the Warrior zone, chasing after it here. As we're going to get a quick icing right away. And a face-off back in the Green Knight zone. And again, the key to a victory for Warroad this afternoon is going to be solving goaltender Jacob Silva, the senior netminder here for the Green Knights. Take it up here now, Broden Huntfent. Huntfent firing it in. That one knocked down. And the Green Knights trying to clear it. Slipped up into the crowd. That is a souvenir.
That is a souvenir.
That is going to be a souvenir.
You know, you show up to the arena. I know it's fun to listen to us and see things, see things online as well. But just the atmosphere here at the beautiful Gardens Arena in Warroad, Minnesota, is second to none.
Face off here at the far face off circle. This time, Taven James taking a draw. Taking the draw that time there with a Green Knights. It's sent back behind the net. James with it down, cruising here in the outside the near face off circle. Green Knights trying to kick it away. They do so now, and they'll bring it back the other way. It's going to be pushed up ahead here by Dylan Bankowski. Sent into the Green Knights, the Warroad end here now. Warriors trying to get it back up to center. They do so. Sam Hard over there. Now it's going to be pushed back the other way here by Giovanni Ferrucci as he sends it into the Warrior end. Again, the Warriors starting Patrick Kennedy here this afternoon. So he started against Red River on Thursday, and of course it was Finn Hansen yesterday, and that win over Central deflected in on net, and Kennedy had to steer it away. So Kennedy awake on that one as it goes back into the Green Knights end. We have played 1 minute here of the opening period here in a scoreless game. Here come the Green Knights of West Haven. West Haven, Connecticut, Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Again, and defending Connecticut state champions here. Taking on the Warriors now. Play at the center ice area there. It's Xavier Jacob. Sending it in now. Back after it here is going to be Lee for Warroad. Play over here just off to the right of the Warrior net and Patrick Kennedy. Outside the far face-off circle. Still tied up over there. Warriors trying to dig it free. Now it's Drayden Johnson, the transfers unlimited star of yesterday's game, trying to dig it free. Also had a shorthanded goal yesterday in the Warrior win over the Knights. Sent back behind the net. It's Lee with it now. Sent up here on the far side now. It's going to be Drayden Johnson with it now, circling. Johnson over here. Take it up now. It's Henham. Johnson coming in. Johnson through the defense. Oh, he makes a nifty move. Big time save by Silva. That's the save of the game right there, and we haven't even played 3 minutes of the first period.
Wow, Drayden Johnson sneaking down the far side there, very crafty with the puck. He put that on display last night when he got the transfers unlimited player of the game as well, and almost put the Warriors up by one here early in the first.
Big time save by Silva to keep this a scoreless game. It could very easily be 1-0 right now. Face-off coming up off to his left. Ricky Rogers taking a draw here now in there for the Green Knights. Ethan Kelly. And a stoppage of play as it goes in on Silva once again. You were exactly right, Kyle. If he has any sort of sight on the puck, he's going to stop it, and he did against Drayden. Your face-off coming up over in the far face-off circle once again. About 2.5 minutes into the opening period here of this afternoon's game against Warroad and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut.
Maddox Cole getting a shift here for the Warriors, working it down deep in the zone, trying to get a centering pass out in front of the net to nobody home, turning it into a breakout pass for the Green Knights.
Set up here toward the middle, knockdown, sit back into the Warrior end here. Again, just underway, about 3 minutes into the opening period. Again, no score between the Warriors and the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven. Play back behind the net of Silva. Over here in the near corner, still tied up over there. Again, they sent in now and gloved out of there. As that time it was number 11. I thought it was 31. Number 11 there, Taylor Humanick over there. And again, Grayson Bento into the game. He's going to be playing up there with Rogers and Humanick here on that third line. And Maddox Cole also out there.
Also finding some time there between Rogers and Humanick.
Set here on the near side, stopped there by Silva. 3 minutes, 11 seconds into a period at number, the opening period.
Setting the tone earlier. They're playing physical. We saw Giovanni Ferrucci gain the zone and number 21, Broden Honfent, step up into him. And Honfent found out how solid Ferrucci is.
Shot there, Sam Hart. Blocker save made by Silva. Play here near corner. Green Knights trying to clear. Tip just wide of the net that time there by Taven James. About 3.5 minutes gone here in period number one here. A scoreless game here between the Green Knights and the Warriors. Set up to neutralize now into the zone now. It's going to be Mason Reed, and it's going to be tipped back into the zone here now by Notre Dame. 13:20 left now. The Warriors back the other way. It's Taven James. James coming in here now. Delayed penalty here on Notre Dame. And we're going to get the first special teams opportunity. It's going to go in favor of the Warriors here. As Notre Dame is going to take a penalty, so the Warriors are going to get an early power play.
And Warriors looking to find some offensive momentum here on this power play. They're going to move the puck around quickly, find open zones, and just to see what this penalty kill is going to give them.
Again, number 26 going off, Nick Stevens for Notre Dame. So the Warriors on a 5-on-4 skater advantage here. Sam Hart. That's Broden Honfent with a shot. He scores! Broden Honfent for Warroad. And the Warriors take a 1-0 lead. And it took all of 5 seconds for the Warriors to get on the board on that power play.
Nice to see Broden Honfent not hesitate. As soon as that puck slid across, he let a rocket go with a snapshot as Silva was still sliding it across. It beat him short, low on the far side. You might know if he'd want that one to back of it. What a rocket it was by number 20 run Broden Honfent.
So Honfent gets the Warriors on the board here on the Warriors' 7th shot of the period. And the Warriors get a leg up here. Sit over here in the near corner now. Notre Dame trying to battle right back here in the opening period. So Taven James, Sam Hart on the assist for Warroad as it goes back into the Notre Dame end. Steered out of there by Silva. Played down low here by Thomas Grappentine. Here's Drayden Johnson with it now. Johnson has the puck knocked away from him. Now it's going to be played back behind the net. Finds himself with the puck again. One-timer that time. Big time save by Silva once again. 12:20 left to go here, first period. 1-0 Warroad with the lead over Notre Dame of West Haven. Power play goal by Broden Honfent. Play over here on the far side. Now it's going to be the Green Knights trying to get it up and out of the zone there. And protecting out the player is Henham. Now the Green Knights up ahead. Now it's Grappentine with it now. He'll send it back into the Green Knight zone. Say Green Knights make a change here. 11:50 left to go here in period number one here in a 1-0 hockey game. Now it's Ricky Rogers. Rogers over in the corner. Sent back behind the net. Rogers here near corner. Warriors trying to keep it in. The Green Knights trying to break it out. Here comes Rogers back again, stealing the puck away. Switches to the backhand. Here's a shot in. That one saved there by Silva.
Maddox Cole with a great opportunity there on the far side as Rogers brought it in, being very self-aware who's around him, pulling up to stop the momentum of the Green Knight defenseman going back and gave Maddox Cole just that extra room that he is to get a quality shot on netminder Jacob Silva.
That, and he was right in front too as the puck came back and as he stopped it before the faceoff. So a couple of opportunities for the young guy. 11:25 left to go here in the period. Face off here, far face off circle. Now it's going to be taken up here by the Green Knights as they skate it back into the Warroad end here. Skated in there that time by Ronnie Mastroni. Now it's going to be Broden Honfent. Honfent has it poked away there by Zachary Getsky. Shot in, pad save made there by Patrick Kennedy. That is the first save for Kennedy. Comes 5.5 minutes into the opening period. Play over here in the near corner now. Tipped away there by Broden Honfent now. Kept in momentarily. It's a long cross-ice pass here now by the Green Knights. Getsky with it now, gets it back. And I don't think he was expecting that pass. He hesitated just a bit. Blocker save that time here by Patrick Kennedy as the puck came in on net. Taken up now by Ricky Rogers. Rogers with it now, banking it off the near wall. And it's going to be sent in. That's going to be a face-off there. Anxious. Oh, wow. I tell you what. Getsky for Notre Dame found himself right in front. He got the puck. I don't think he was expecting it. He either wasn't expecting it or it just happened to hit his stick, and he was right in front of Kennedy. Couldn't get a shot away, and all of a sudden the play continued.
Yeah, I don't think you ever expect the opposing team to put this puck right on your stick when you're sitting in the slot. Getz not being able to accomplish much with that, but hopefully the Warriors will stop passing it to the other team.
Another shot in, this time on the opposite side. Another save there by Silva. That's his 10th save of the opening period. Again, a 1-0 hockey game. 11:07 left to go here in the opening period. Face-off here in the far face-off circle. It'll be Taven James. He's out there with that top unit of Shogby and Gavin Anderson. James with it now. Taken up here by the Green Knights, trying to clear it out. Back up top there, shot taken there by Mason Reed. Another save made by Silva. That's his 11th of the period. The Warriors out shooting the Green Knights 12-1. This was kind of unexpected, I think, anyway.
Well, we talked about the Warriors looking to get shots in from the points. If they're going to do that, they need to get white jerseys in front of Silva. Otherwise, he's going to see them the whole way. He's going to be able to handle them, not give up any rebounds. They need to create some type of chaos and havoc in front of the offensive net.
Again, a play coming in just offside now. 10:53 left to go here in the opening period. Do want to remind you, coming up in our first period intermission, we will visit with our Transfers Unlimited star of the game from the Warroad Girls Hockey Championship win over Mount Westonka. Linnea Heron will join us during our first period intermission. That's our Transfers Unlimited star of the game from that contest. Back to the action here. 10:45 left to go here in the period. A backhand attempt. That one goes all the way through here, far corner. Now Taven James back the other way here for the Warriors. James bringing it across. James shot in. Silva with another save. Save number 12. Saw it all the way. And just like you say, Kyle, if he sees it, 9 times out of 10, he's going to stop it. And he did there.
Yeah, a little misdirection there. It might work for the Warriors, too. Putting on the brakes, you saw how Silva was sliding from left to right. You know, when you try to get somebody out of position, out of balance, you're going to have to move that puck.
Off the draw. It's going to be taken up here down by the Green Knights of Notre Dame. Play right in front of the Warrior player bench area. Coming out of there, Grappentine kind of fanned on the pass. The Green Knights keeping it in here. It's on Mason Lee with it here. Lee, now here to Casey Hendrickson. Hendrickson over here to Henham, had a poke checked away. Grappentine sending it back into the Green Knight zone. 10:05 left here, a penalty coming up.
Not a good play by number 14, Grappentine there, and a little frustration there for making maybe some questionable passes in his own zone. It was behind the play. He took a hack at one of the Green Knight skaters, knocked his stick out of his hand along with his glove right in front of the referee. A very easy call for the Stripes to make as the Notre Dame find themselves on the power play for the first time.
And it's their chance to get back into this game. They've been outplayed here so far. Now it's their chance, an opportunity to even this thing back up as they take it over here on the power play. On the this side is Giovanni Ferrucci. Taken up by Warroad, trying to clear, and they do so. They get it back out to the neutral ice area. Backhanded up here now by the Green Knights. Ferrucci with it. Taken up here now by the Warriors. It's Ricky Rogers with it now. Rogers banking it off the back wall. Has it on the near side. It's here Ramos. Keeping it in here now for Notre Dame. Outside the circle, a shot in, deflected there. Kennedy with it. Puck loose side of the net, still loose. And it's going to pop out now. Shot in. Score! There's the goal that the Green Knights wanted. Some misdirection out in front, some traffic out in front of Kennedy, and we're all tied at 1 apiece.
Some traffic. I saw 3 black jerseys. I saw 3 white jerseys. There is a big pileup of 6 different skaters in front of Kennedy. As it might have deflected something, got a piece of it, but not enough of it. As it found the back of the net, and the Green Knights are able to tie this one on the power play at 1.
So Notre Dame with the goal, and we're tied at 1 apiece here. 9:21 left to go here, first period. So both teams with power play goals. Talked about it in the pregame, special teams being a difference, and so far that's played out.
Number 56, number 16,
Lucas Delmonico and Ramos on the assist. The power play goal here by Notre Dame. 1-1 your score, 8:55 left to go here in the opening period. Back up to Honfend, who's directed just wide there by Shoggaby now. Play off the far wall. Now it's going to be flipped up and out of the zone down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing and a face-off back down the other end. Just about halfway through the first period. 1-1 your score. Both teams with power play goals. The Warriors scoring at 3:55 of the period. The Green Knights at 7:39. So both teams capitalizing on the power play here in this hockey game. We're all tied at 1 apiece. Face off of the Green Knight zone. Taven James over there for the Warriors. Sent down further here. James sending it toward the net, and it's swept out of harm's way there here by the Green Knights as they bring it back the other way. Halfway through the opening period here in a 1-1 game. Bankowski over there for Notre Dame of West Haven. Now centering feed, shot in. That one goes just wide of the net. A attempt there for Jack Alloy. Taken up here now by Taven James. Nifty move around one flare. Bringing it in onside. James with the shot. Silva with the save. Bouncing puck here. Now it's going to be brought back here now by the Green Knights. Skating it across here is Alloy. Sending it in now, deflected out front. Kennedy with it now. He puts his glove on top of it there. And once again, 3 black jerseys out in front of Patrick Kennedy there, waiting for a rebound. And he covered it up on it. Now we're going to get a face-off over there.
What a fun game here on Championship Saturday. You know, it's day 3. It's their 3rd game that they've played. But look how fast-paced this first period has been. Good hockey at both ends. Everyone that's in the arena and watching online have been enjoying this one, and what a treat it has been.
Take it up here now, sent in. Now it's going to bank up the far wall. Gathered up here now by the Green Knights as they keep it in the Warrior zone here. 1-1 your score, 7:35 left to go here in the period. And a face-off is going to come back in the Warrior end on the icing call. Scout Warroad with wins over Red River and Central in the first 2 days. The Green Knights with losses to Central and Red River in the first 2 days. Of course, those 2 teams headed back to Grand Forks. So they play the first 2 days and do not play here in the 3rd day. Take it up here now. It's going to be tipped into the zone here by Taylor Humanick. 7:32 left to go here in the opening period here in a 1-1 game. Warroad with it now, centering feed. That one's going to be deflected away back out to neutral ice. It's Sam Hard with it now. He backhands it back into the Green Knights end. Now it's taken up there by Notre Dame of West Haven. Sent back here, Nicholas Allen over there. Allen, now it's going to be taken out the far wall, set back up. The Warriors trying to keep it in the zone. Tipped out, just out of the zone. Now back into neutral ice. Humanick with it now. Taken up here by Mason Reed. Now it's Ricky Rogers back the other way. Played side of the net. Back behind the net. Sent over here, far side. Touch pass, nice pass there. Rogers keeping it in the zone momentarily, but the Green Knights with it. As they sent it back the other way here. They skate it back the other way. Broken up there by Rogers. Kicks it ahead as he lost his stick back in the neutral ice area. As he comes out here, back out there, back out of there, it's going to be Taylor Humanick. Back on this side, it's going to be sent in. Now back behind the net of Jacob Silva. 6:30 left to go here in period number 1. Sent up ahead now. It's Thomas Grappentine setting it in here now for Warroad. 6 minutes left to go here in the opening period here in a 1-1 game. Each team with a power play goal here in the opening period. Set up here along the near side now. Drayden Johnson with it now. Johnson taken up here by Hannum. Comes in on Silva, and he'll just cover up on it. Just over 6 minutes left.
Drayden Johnson, very firm on his skates there. He was kind of stepping around one of the defenders there. Played the body on him, but the puck carrier was able to push through that one and get a shot on net.
6:02 left to go here in the opening period. And top unit for Warroad out there again. Taven James, Gavin Anderson, and Ryan Shagaby. Ethan Kelly set to take the draw here now for the Green Knights. And Broden Huntvent with it now. Broden sliding over here now for Wesley Schreiner. Schreiner with it, send it to get in. Puck loosens, cleared out, but not out here. As Huntvent with it. Huntvent skating it back behind the net to Silva. Huntvent outside the circle here on the far side, fires it in. Another save there by Silva. Green Knights have it just inside their own blue line. Now they send it into the Warrior end. Take it up here by Shagaby. Poke checked off the play there. Play right in front of the Warroad player bench area here. Still over in the neutral ice area. Now it's going to be taken here by the Green Knights. Sent in there by Zachary Getsky. 5:19 left to go here in the first period here of a 1-1 game. Here on Championship Saturday here at the Gardens Arena as we wrap up the Hockeytown Holiday Classic here 2024. Take it up here now by Gavin Anderson. Anderson, it's James over there. Sam Hard looking for it. Now he gets the puck over here in the near corner. Sam back up top. James with the shot. Saved there by Silva. Cleared out of harm's way. Warriors giving it in the zone. Sam Hard with it. Take it up here now by Gavin Anderson. Shot in. That deflected by a defender out in front of Silva that time. Up down low here by David James. Now it's the Green Knights coming back the other way. Skated back the other way this time now by Bankowski. 4:35 left to go here in period number 1 here at a 1-1 game. Playing a Warrior end now sent toward Patrick Kennedy. It's going to be played up here by the Warriors. That's going to be an icing, and we'll get a face-off here. End-to-end action here. First period, as Kyle mentioned. Fun afternoon, fun game here so far, and it's still lived up to that.
Yeah, so far it's been a great game to watch, to be a part of. Both teams still looking for the next goal that will give them the lead. We see the Notre Dame Green Knights being very disciplined at home in the defensive zone. It almost looked like the Warriors were on the power play there while it was 5-on-5.
That's right. Face off to the right of Kennedy that time. Rogers taking the draw. Sent over here in the near corner, or the far corner rather. Set back toward the middle now. Shot for the blue line. Kennedy with the save. Puck cleared out of harm's way. Nice job by the Warrior defense out in front of him. Set back out to the neutral zone. 4:05 left to go here in period number 1 here in a 1-1 hockey game. It's Ricky Rogers with it now. Rogers over here, far corner, comes out. Now skates it into the neutral zone. Rogers here, right side. Rogers skating it in. Shot saved there, Silva. And he had to get his stick out there and try and drag the puck back into the rebound. Still some pushing here, pushing and shoving him toward the tail end there.
Nice to see Notre Dame there protecting their goalie, making sure there's no slashes after he's got the puck covered up. That's good old-fashioned hockey up here in northern Minnesota, especially being aggressive enough to go to the net in case that puck happens to be there. Love to see this kind of competition.
3:51 left to go here in the opening period. Face-off in the far face-off circle. It'll be Ricky Rogers. Face-off here, far face-off circle, and the puck still sitting outside the circle down. Rogers now getting it back. Now it goes past the point. Goes back all the way back down to the Warroad end here. Now back behind the net of Kennedy. It's Lee with it now. Pass up ahead here now to Bento. I think number 28 out there. Play at center ice now. Dumped back into the Warroad end here by the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. 3:20 left to go here, first period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Both teams scoring on the power play. Here comes Rogers now. Here for Warroad. It's Ricky Rogers outside the face-off circle. turns, pass goes behind Grappentine. He and Drayden Johnson after it. Now here come the Warriors back the other way. Now it's Drayden Johnson with it here. Johnson up ahead. Now it's going to be sent in here now by Broden Huntfent. 2:55 left to go here in the period. Centering feed out that time. Hendrickson couldn't pull the trigger that time. Here come the Green Knights back the other way. Green Knights here in the corner, centering feed there. That one broken up there by Broden Huntfent. Bouncing puck back behind the net. Broden with it. Now he reverses direction there. Is right there for the Green Knights is Ethan Kelly. Now take it up here by Henham. Tipped up here in the neutral ice area. 2:30 left to go here in the opening period. Here at a 1-1 game. Taken up here now by Notre Dame. Now it's going to be Broden Huntfent sending it back in here for Warroad. Sent back out to neutral ice. Huntfent back after it now. Huntfent playing it up here. Now it's going to be played in now by Johnson. That one got knocked down. Now it's Hendrickson playing it in. Finally getting it into the Green Knights zone here. 2 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Green Knights with it now. Skating it up and out here as the Green Knights skating it into the Warroad end. Skating it in is Bankowski. Shot in, save made there by Kennedy. 1:53 left to go here in the opening period here. 1-1 hockey game. Kennedy with his 7th save of the period. On the other end, Jacob Silva with 18 saves in the opening period. 1-1 your score. Face off at a Warroad end. Taven James off the draw wins it there. Is going to wrap it around the board now. It's going to be Gavin Anderson. Anderson getting it up to neutral ice. Sent back in now by the Green Knights. There's Mason Reed with it. Reed over here now to Sam Hard, who gets it up ahead further here. Shagaby now. Shagaby tied up here along the far wall. Green Knights get it back out to neutral ice. Now back inside the Green Knights blue line. They get it up to center. It's Mason Reed now. Reed over here in the near corner, trying to get it back behind the net. Does so. Centering feed that time. Hits the side of the net. Now it goes back behind. The Green Knights able to play it up here along the near wall. Sam Hart trying to hold the point here on the near side. Does so. And a whistle stopped play with 1:09 left. Hand pass. That's going to bring the faceoff all the way back down into the Warroad end. And all of a sudden it's an offensive zone faceoff here for the Green Knights.
Yeah, Sam Hart was doing what he can there to try to keep that puck in. Wasn't unsure if he was going to be able to get it, so he batted it down to make sure that there was no Green Knights getting behind him. But it did go right through a Warrior, and as soon as that puck hit his tape, the whistle was blown. And here with a minute left, we have a defensive zone faceoff for the Warriors.
Nick Stevens to take the draw here for Notre Dame. Off the draw, it's going to be sent up here now for a Warroad. Shagaby with it now, shot in, knocked down. Gets the puck back again, and Silva once again with another save. That's his 19th save of the first period. 56 seconds left to go here in the period. Back on the ice now, skating out there is Yair Ramos. Well, now they're going to tell him that he can't make that change just yet. Back out of the play. Here's Broden Huntfent with it now. Huntfent over here in the near corner. Chopped out of the zone here by the Green Knights. This goes all the way back in. And it's going to be taken up here by Lee. Ryan Lee with it up ahead now. And sending it into the Green Knights end. Back behind Silva. 34 seconds left here. Shagaby with it. Take it up here now by Notre Dame. The Warriors with it once again out in front. One-timer that time, and it goes just wide that time. Wide open net there for Gavin Anderson. Put it just wide. Final seconds of play here in the period. Brought across here by Notre Dame. The shot in, blocked out front. Trailing on the play to the shot in, and Kennedy with a save. End-to-end action here to wrap up period number 1. Still have 12 seconds, but action on both ends here.
What a nice play there by Shagaby and James. James being self-aware. He was patient with the puck. He got Silva all the way out of his crease and slid it back to Gavin Anderson. And boy, I wish he could have that one back because he missed the night and he had nothing but the net to put it in.
Face off to Kennedy's right. Sent back up to neutral ice here. It's going to go all the way back down to the Notre Dame end. Shagaby with it, tried to center it for James. Trailing on a play. It scores!
Ryan Lee
with time running out, 1.5 seconds left. So the time of the goal is going to be at 16:59.
You hear the bench from the Notre Dame staff saying that play was offside, that play is offside, and all of a sudden we see the black and white stripes get together to make sure they got this one right.
Just like last night in the Warroad Red River, the Warroad Central game, where the puck kind of popped up in the air and they had to
Looks like it's a good goal. Warriors up by 1.
There you go. The goal is going to count. So Lee with the goal here for Warroad, giving him a 2-1 lead as the first period is going to expire. There you go. 17 minutes in. The Warriors with the lead 2-1. We're back after this timeout.
Hey, Dad. Brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and certain teak shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Welcome back to the Gardens Arena, and we are in our first period intermission. A reminder coming up, we will have our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game interview with Linnea Heron. That's going to be coming up here in our first period intermission. She was the star of the game, and the Warroad girls hockey team's 3-0 win over Pound West Tonka. 2-1 is your score here. Warroad boys leading Notre Dame of West Haven, and it was 1-1. Until about 1.5 seconds left. And boy, I tell you what a goal by Ryan Lee from just inside the blue line, let one go and beat Silva.
Yeah, he was able to, he's at that long reach, he was able to keep that puck onside. At least that's what the referees think. I think some of the coaching staff from Notre Dame thought otherwise. The rest trying to get that call right, but Ryan Lee getting his first career varsity goal here in the championships Saturday at the Gardens Arena. You know, I just remember getting that first varsity goal. He's just feeling really content, really happy with all this hard work from tiny mites and lights and squirts and PBs and bantams, and to get to put on the black and gold and help his team try to get a victory here.
Yeah, as a Warriors with the lead 2-1. The Warriors got on the board first at 3:55 of the first period. It's a power play goal by Broden Huntven. And the Warriors got that first goal, and I think that really set the tone for them, early on.
And it came quick. Not only, was it 5 seconds into the power play?
Yep,
Didn't
exactly.
waste any time.
Yep.
They knew they need to get pucks to the net, look for a rebound, get people in front of Silva, and they're doing whatever they can to try to frustrate Jacob here in the first period.
Okay, and I credit the Green Knights. They come right back. It's maybe about 3.5 minutes after they get power play of their own, and they didn't waste that opportunity. They were able to tie this one up at 1-1.
Yes, they did. They move the puck. They skate well. They get hungry. They go strong to the net. Their sticks are on the ice. They're strong on their skates. Patrick Kennedy couldn't do anything about that one. He was in good position for that shot that found its way through 6 skaters before finding the back of the net.
Again, a 2-1 hockey game after 17-minute shots in that first period. 8 for the Green Knights, for Warroad 21. That means 19 saves for Jacob Silva. And I can guarantee you that there were at least, I want to say I can count them on one hand, of point-blank attempts that were either missed or he came up big time.
Yeah, he anticipates the play very well. He's not scared of a challenge when it comes his way, and he's doing his part to keep his team in it.
All right, as we are in our first period intermission, coming up after this 1-minute break, we'll have our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game interview from our first game. It's going to be Linnea Heron coming up on our intermission report right after this 1-minute timeout on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back to our first period intermission here. It's a Warroad Warriors going up against the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Time now for a Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game from Game 1 of our doubleheader. It was Warroad with a 3-0 win over Mount West Tonka Southwest Christian, and it's our Transfers Unlimited Star of the Game. Our star of the game this afternoon is Linnea Heron. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, a nice start for you guys, and you got a goal early. You got a power play goal with Emmy scoring on the power play. Talk about how that one happened and how you guys got on the board first.
Well, we all came out pretty, not as hard as we should have, and then we kind of got it going on that first power play, and they set up pretty well, so that was nice.
And it seems like the second period here, as a matter of fact, all 3 days, the second period has been your period. What's it been, what's been the change from the first period to the second period that has made you guys so good?
Well, our captains and coach have given us a good pep talk in between periods, I think. I really get going in the second period more than we should. We should start a little earlier, but it works out, so.
Yeah, good stuff there. You had the third goal, with an assist from Lindsay. Talk about how that one kind of all transpired.
Our line just started playing together, and we kind of got our feet under us this game more than the others, and we've just been working out together pretty well. So she gave me a good rebound, and I put it in.
Yeah, a goal by Linnea here, and our transfers unlimited star of the game here from game one of our doubleheader. So for the most part now, 2024 is done. What have been the high points for you, and what are you looking forward to here in 2025 now as you guys move forward?
My favorite game was probably our first game. We were in Proctor, Hermantown, and that was really fun because we just started off the season with a nice win. So that was my favorite game.
All right, very good. And again, with the being named star of the game, we got a T-shirt for you. We thank you for joining us here on our intermission report. Best of luck, and we'll catch up with you in 25. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's Linnea Heron for the Warroad Warriors. She's our Transfers Unlimited star of the game. We'll be back right after this break.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
All right, welcome back. And I do want to thank Linnea Heron for joining us here during our intermission. She was our Transfers Unlimited star of the game from our first game of the afternoon. That was a 3-0 win by Warroad over the Mound West Tonka Southwest Christian Whitehawks as they pick up the 2024 Hockeytown Holiday Classic Girls Division Championship. 7th in a row in year number 10. The Warriors lost the first 3 Hockeytown Holiday Classic Championships, have not lost since then. So it's been since 2017.
Normally, when you're talking about sports, you don't want to be streaky, but if you're piling up championships like the Lady Warriors are, it's a good streak to be on.
It is. Very good streak to be in. What was said down in the locker room, especially if you're Warroad, you had Jay Hardwick probably thinking that he was going to be going into the locker room tied at 1 apiece. Then all of a sudden you're up by 1.
He's reminding the Warriors that they are in a battle. Nothing's going to come easy. I think these Green Knights are tired of not having things go the way, and their coach is probably telling them too. No one's going to go out there and give you this game. No one's going to go out there and give you nice passes or give you nice goals. You're going to go out and have to take it. So I expect to see the intensity and the quick pace of the first period carry over to the second period and maybe even grow a little bit.
How much of that situation at the end with the Warriors second, how much is that going to rattle the Green Knights, or is that just going to be past history and they're just going to wipe the slate clean and start new here in period 2?
Not so much past history, but it's going to be fuel for the fire. They're looking to tear it up here in the second period. They're going to try to get pucks in on Patrick Kennedy, get those bodies in front of the net like they did during the power play in the first period, and see how maybe this period ends up.
All right, second period coming up here. The Warriors will defend the goal off to our left. And the Green Knights the goal off to our right. Warriors top unit there of Tima James and Ryan Shogamy. Gavin Anderson out there. Nick Stevens set to take the draw here. He's out there with Lucas Delmonico as we're underway here with the second period. 2-1 Warroad with the lead here over the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven. Played back here, side of the net here, Silva. Green Knights trying to break it out. Pass up ahead down to Giovanni Ferrucci. Now the Warriors, Taven James with it back at his own end now. Dumped into the board now. Broden Huntfent. Huntfent back behind the net. Goes right into a Green Knights player. Green Knights with it here on the Warrior end. Backhand shot. That one stopped there by Kennedy. One save here, 30 seconds into period number 2. It's Ryan Shagaby back the other way here for the Warriors. The Green Knights send it back at the Warrior end. That's going to be an icing, a face-off coming up here. 43 seconds in. And
one thing the Warriors are going to want to do here in the second period is eliminate cross-ice passes in front of their own net in the defensive zone when they're trying to break out. You know, it might look like a good opportunity because of all that ice, but so many times you see something go wrong, and it creates a grade A quality opportunity for the opposing team.
Off the draw, back behind the net of Silva. James. Shot in, that big rebound caroms out now, and the Green Knights able to control. They get it out to neutral ice. Thomas Grappentine now over here to Lee, and you'll send it in. Again, Lee with the go-ahead goal here thus far. Pass a bit a little too far for Ronnie Mastroni. Goes after it now, and both those players go down. The arm comes up. It's going to be a penalty on Warroad. Pass up front, and it's covered up by Kennedy. But Notre Dame of West Haven's going to pick up another power play opportunity here. Last time they were on the power play, they found the back of the net.
They did. Thomas Grappentine there is going to be sitting 2 minutes for interference. You know, once you get the puck past, you have to let the skater go. You can't get in their way or block their way to the puck anymore. An easy call for them as he held on the forward there for Notre Dame.
No, it's going to be Ryan Lee
Knights
that
find
goes.
themselves on the power play.
Okay, it's Ryan. I thought Grappentine was there, but I guess it's Lee that goes in. At any rate, the Warriors are going to be a down skater for the next couple minutes, leading 2-1. So Notre Dame with the power play opportunity here early on here, second period. Brody Elam on the face, or is either Elam or Delmonico out there as the Green Knights now on the power play. Tipped up ahead now as it's sent out to the neutral ice area. Back into the Green Knight zone now. It's going to be kept in here by Warroad. Warroad with it. Side of the net now. Camped out in front there is Henham. 15-20 left to go here in the second period. Again, just underway. It's sent into the Warrior end. Again, the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven on the power play. Sent up to neutral ice, back in his own end. D-to-D pass here on this side to Pankowski. Now the Green Knights coming back the other way with it. Again, 1:11 left to go in their 5-on-4 skater advantage. Now it's going to be brought across here by Pankowski. Play over here in the near corner outside the circle. Sent in now, loose in front. Oh, a great job by the Warriors to tie up the stick that time of Yair Ramos. Otherwise, he had a free chance at the puck out in front of Kennedy that time.
Yeah, White had him coming down to help out his defense in front of the net there. Otherwise, this would be a 2-2 game. Great job by the Warrior captain.
Pad save made by Kennedy that time and another shot in. Now the Warriors with a chance on a 2-on-1 here. Bringing it in now, Taven James kind of lost control of it, side of the net. That time Shagaby couldn't get it in as Silva got a piece of it. Back the other way come the Green Knights. 25 seconds left to go in their 5-on-4 skater advantage. James with it. Poke checked off the play now. It's going to be Mason Reed up ahead too far for Shagaby now. Mooney trying to get it up ahead forward. That one knocked down. Sent back into the Warrior end. Now it's going to be the Green Knights carrying it in. The Green Knights a shot in. The save there by Kennedy. Leaves the rebound. Rebound controlled. It goes all the way back into the Green Knights end. Now it's Silva with it. Warriors back at full strength. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here with 13:40 left to go here. Second period. Sent into the Warrior end now. Broden Huntfent with it now back behind the net. Now it's Wesley Schreiner over there. Huntfent here on the far side. Long cross-ice pass. James tipping it in now. He'll chase after it. Getting there first for the Green Knights. Giovanni Ferrucci over there. One time Schreiner tried to get a shot away. Couldn't do so. Fanned on it. Rogers over there here far side. Rogers with it inside of his own zone. Now skates it up ahead. Rogers through the defense. Now Rogers in. Rogers with the shot and the save there by Silva. Big rush up ice there by Ricky Rogers for Warroad. It's Wesley Schreiner with it now. Playing it off the wall. Played over here near corner. Rogers over there. 12:55 left to go here in period 2 here in a 2-1 game. Smacked out of the zone here by Notre Dame. Now played up here by Bruden Huntfent. Gathered up here, and a one-timer by Anderson. That got tied up. Gavin able to catch up with it here. Huntfent in there. Now loose puck side of the net. Played over here in the near corner. Another puck that was just dangling out there. Shot in. That one steered aside here by Silva. Save number 21 here for the netminder. The netminder here for Notre Dame. And a stoppage of play here at 12:19 left.
Taylor Humanik doing a good job there, getting in front of Silva's vision there, not being able to see what's going to happen, even through the muscling the defender there. We had a defenseman from Notre Dame crash into his goalie, but fortunately for them, that puck didn't get past him.
Face off here, the near face off circle. Hannum to take the draw here for Warroad. 12:19 left to go here in the second period here in a 2-1 game. Hannum kicks it back here to Mason Reed. Out front there, Sam Hart, or Hannum over there. Play over here in the far corner now, drifts back behind the net of Silva. Drayden Johnson getting it on the play here for Warroad. Reed after it here on the near side. Puck played down low. Johnson back after it here now for Warroad. He's battling over here in the corner, now getting it on the play. Oh, it was Hendrickson, now Johnson over there. Now it's going to be cleared up and out here now by Notre Dame. Back into the Warrior end now. It's going to be Reed. He'll play it over here far side, banked off the far wall. Taken up here by Warroad, skated up ahead now, pushed up ahead here by the Casey Hendrickson. Now Johnson up here. Now it's going to be gathered in here by Lucas Delmonico. Tipped up ahead now. It's going to be backhanded in that time by Jack Alloy. Warriors back after it. Here's Drayden Johnson. Johnson now getting around one defender, skating it back behind the net. Johnson over here. Back up top. Johnson still with it now, flips it toward the net. Here's Taven James now, getting it back up top here for Wyatt Hennum. Gloves it out of the air, sends it toward the net. Swatted out of there by the Green Knights. Now back the other way. Back into the Warroad end here as the Green Knights able to make a change. Play over here on the far side. Now it's Gavin Anderson with it. 10:53 left to go here. Second period here in a 2-1 hockey game. Anderson eluding a check. Anderson gaining the zone. The drop pass here to Shoggaby. Shoggaby bumped off the play. Dumped down low here now by Warroad. Green Knights now trying to clear. It's Grappentine with it momentarily. Now the Green Knights able to come in. Another penalty coming up here on Warroad. The Green Knights are going to get another power play opportunity here. Another penalty call on Warroad, and the Green Knights with another power play.
We talked about it at the beginning of the game. In order for the Warriors to have a key to success, they need to stay out of the penalty box. This is Grappentine's second offense where he's going to cost his team 2 minutes. And every time you give the opposing team a man advantage, especially like these Green Knights, sooner or later they're going to put another one past netminder Patrick Kennedy.
10:27 left to go here in the second period. Face off at a Warroad zone. Now far face off circle. Dump down the length of the ice here for the Warriors. Back after it for the Green Knights is Jack Alloy, rather. Skating it up here on the near side. And sending it in here. Now it's going to be skated in here by Ethan Kelly. Sent up here. Played into the Green Knight zone. Silva with it now. Taven James over there. James trying to center it there to Shoggaby. James had it momentarily. Now able to regain it. Puck going behind him. David James over here near corner. 9:48 left to go here in the period. Take it up here now by the Green Knights. Side of the net. Kennedy with it now. Scrambled for it. Kennedy covers up. And we'll get a stoppage of play here. 9:40 left to go here in period 2. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut 1. 1:14 left to go in the Notre Dame power play.
Taven James must have put a little extra stick wax on his blade there. He went all the way around the rink, and the puck just kind of stuck to him and stuck to him and stuck to him, and he got back in the defensive zone here on the penalty kill and tried to send it down, and the puck just rolled and flipped over him right in front of the net.
Broden Hunfin sends it down the ice. Foot race for it there. Ricky Rogers is going to get there first for the Warriors. Rogers with it now, trying to stick handle around. Green Knights back in their own end here. Rogers with it once again. Rogers in front. A shot that's going to be knocked away. Ricky Rogers, a great rush up ice there, and some nice play on the penalty kill.
Number 4 is tenacious on the penalty kill. I would not want to play against him.
Taken up here by the Green Knights. It's Yahir Ramos. Flipped up high in the air, back into neutral ice now. It's going to be sent up ahead here now by Lucas Delmonico here for Notre Dame. 8:52 left to go here in the second period here in a 2-1 hockey game. Notre Dame still on a power play. Centering feed now. Bouncing puck, rolling puck. Now the Green Knights able to keep it in the zone. Shot at the top of the circle that goes wide of the net. Kept in here now. Puck knocked down here by Yahir Ramos. Play over here along the near wall. Halfway through the second period, it's Warroad 2 and the Green Knights 1. Now it's going to be sent down the length of the ice for back to 5-on-5 hockey. And we are halfway through the second period, over halfway through the second period here of this afternoon's game.
Well, a nice kill by the Warroad Warriors there. A penalty kill, but they had a lot of scoring opportunities too, not giving the Green Knights any opportunities to set up or allow them to break it out of their own zone easy. That can be any team's Achilles heel when you have different people in different positions for the power play. You got to get back. You have to outnumber the other team on the puck and make sure you get it set up in the offensive zone.
All right, welcome back. Here we've got the play here on the near side, here in the Warrior zone. Centering feed out front. The one-timer, Kennedy with the save. Puck still out in front of him. Grappentine up ahead. Now it's going to be sent into neutral ice here. Play still in the center ice area. Now it's going to be Ryan Shoggaby with it. Shoggaby backhanding it down low here in the corner. Taven James trying to center it. Kind of whiffed at it. Now the Green Knights with it. Puck stolen away here by Warroad as Gavin Anderson had it momentarily. He whiffs at it. Now Anderson coming up there with it. Back to James. A shot in. That one floated just past the net. Green Knights with it here in the near side. Coming up on this side here is Dylan Bankowski. Bankowski with it now, take it up to play. It's sent toward the net. That one knocked down nicely there by Grappentine. Thomas Grappentine getting it back into the Green Knights end here. 7:24 left to go here in period 2. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame 1. Play up here on the near side. Now sent back behind the net of Patrick Kennedy. It's Broden Hunfent with it now. Hunfent sending it back behind the net. It's Wesley Schreiner. Nifty play up here to the center ice area. Puck goes inside the Green Knights blue line. Nicholas Allen over there, the senior for the Green Knights. Getting it up ahead now. Dumped back in here now by Warroad. 6:55 left to go here in period number 2. Play over here on the far side. Over in the corner. It's tied up over there. Trying to dig it free. Warroad coming out of there with it. It's Rogers now. Rogers with a wraparound. Puck loose out in front. Sticked over here into the corner. Rogers with it once again. Now it's Broden Hunfent. It's Rogers. Rogers having a great second period here. A couple of times he's been in the play here. Taken up here now by Broden Hunfent. Sending it back behind the net. Back up top here now, Wesley Schreiner. Schreiner over here to Rogers. Rogers fires it in, hits the side of the net and the outside of the net. Rogers trying to keep it in the zone. Hunfent trying to do the same. Here come the Green Knights back the other way. This time it's going to be Ronnie Mastroni. Shot in, save made. That one, a weaker shot that goes back behind the net. Mastroni with it. Another shot, that hit the side of the net on this side. Play over here in the near corner. Schreiner tying his man up. Now it's Rogers with it. Ricky Rogers with it. Now a penalty coming up here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be against the Green Knights. Brought in, drop pass, shot in, save made Silva. And Warroad is going to get a chance on the power play. I think we got another penalty coming up here on the other end with extracurriculars after the play here.
I don't know. Wesley trying to do a great job on that gap control back in the defensive zone, frustrating the Green Knight forward. It looked like their six got tangled up there. I don't know which way it was going to go. I had originally thought that it might be on Schreiner for holding his stick, but the ref saw something different. And then the play continued to go all the way back over to the offensive zone for the Warriors, and there was a scrum in front of the net. I think Wesley Schreiner's going to go for cross-checking, and then, when you see one of your players get cross-checked after the whistle, you're going to stand up and try to do something. We see three different people in the box, the penalty box, two for Notre Dame, one for the Warriors. I do believe the Warriors will be on a power play. We just don't know if it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play or a 4-on-3 power play.
I think a 5-on-4 from the way it looks. I think it's the penalty on Schreiner. There was coincidentals called here at 11:16. So we're going to be skating 5-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. Warriors with the power play opportunity here, leading 2-1. Sam Hard now. It's Taven James with it. James here on the near side.
Number 17,
Mastroni with the penalty. There's the coincidentals happening after the Mastroni penalty. Pushed up ahead now by Sam Hard. Hard with it here, the near side. Gathered up here, it's Broden Huntvent. Huntvent with a look. Now getting it back here, Taven James. Fans on the shot, still has control of it though. Now it's Broden Huntvent with a blast. Oh, that goes just wide. It was blocked there by Silva. Taven James. It's Huntvent. Now James. Here's Shagaby with it now. Shot short side. That one hit the crossbar, I think. Another shot in. That one deflected by traffic in front. It's Gavin Anderson with it here. 4:50 left to go here in the period. Another shot in. A save there by Silva. That is his 26th save of the contest.
We talked about the Warriors getting big bodies in front of Silva, so we can't see it. Defenseman Yahir Ramos is doing a great job pushing away number 9, Sam Hard, who is normally positioned right in front of the crease there, trying to screen the goalie, looking for rebounds, losing the muscle battle in front of the net there as he's able to slide back to the point here while the Warriors continue the power play.
Face up here off to the right of Silva. Broden Huntvent with it now. Here's Taven James back up top to Huntvent. Huntvent firing it in. That one goes just wide, and it's going to be James who will retain control here on the near point. Taven firing it in. Silva with another save. Saw it all the way. That is save number 27 for the senior netminder for the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut.
Dylan Minkowski now charged with the task of trying to keep number 9 Sam Hard out of Silva's eyes. So far it's working for them. Silva's being able to see everything, not giving up any rebounds. But maybe they can send it the length of the ice to kill some more time off of this penalty.
Huntvent tees it up, and a save there by Silva. Saw it all the way. He's able to knock it out of there. That is save number 28 here for Silva. 4:17 left to go here, second period. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven 1. Huntvent, James, back to Broden, back to Taven, a one-timer. That goes just wide, and that's going to clear all the way back out into the neutral zone. 4 minutes left to go here in period 2. The pass over here to James. Just a few more seconds here of 5-on-4 skater advantage. Long pass up ahead. James with it now. James dropping it back off. It's Gavin Anderson. Now James with it. James, the centering feed to Sam Hard. Actually got a stick on the puck, but was tied up. Couldn't get a shot away. As they back to 5-on-5 hockey. Here come the Green Knights with a potential. And couldn't quite hang on to the puck that time. Warroad with it now. Knocked away here by the Green Knights. Side of the nets. Puck flipped up high in the air. The Warriors trying to get it out of harm's way to do so. That's Gavin Anderson over there here for the Warriors. Back come the Green Knights of Notre Dame. This time it's Bankowski. Bankowski sends it toward the middle. Now it's going to be Ryan Shagaby. Shagaby carried it across, fires it in. That one bounces past and actually came back toward the side of the net. Silva had to get it out of harm's way here. Play over here on the near side. 2:54 left. Shot in. Pad save there by Silva. Save number 29. 29 saves for Jacob Silva for Notre Dame of West Haven. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame 1. No scoring since the 16:59 mark of the first period.
Notre Dame's got to be feeling good after killing off another penalty, keeping the Warriors at bay with 2 goals here. Sooner or later, this next goal is going to be big. I don't know if it's going to go for the Warriors. I don't know if it's going to go for the Green Knights.
Backhand shot. Silva with another save on the point blanker. Bounced up in front of him. He just got his glove out of there and snapped it out of there. Another faceoff coming up. Save number 30 for Jacob Silva. Off the draw. Pass didn't quite go all the way back. Now it's going to be skated up here by Nathan Marsak. Shot in now. Pad save. Rebound. And it's going to be a stop there.
Ooh, way to recover from that first shot. There's a big rebound there. Patrick Kennedy be able to slide across, sacrificing his body not only to make sure he gets the puck, but also the crashing forward into the net as he skates it off to try to reset his pads.
Yeah, the Notre Dame players, I think they were calling for a goal because it slid back into and across the red line, but I don't think the...
I believe the net came off its rungs before the puck crossed the goal line.
Okay.
That'll keep the score 2-1 here late in the second period. But exciting hockey at both ends of the ice. Both ends, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Good hard-nosed hockey, to be a championship Saturday. I don't know if we could ask for anything better.
2:35 left to go here in the second period, or second period intermission on the way. We'll take a look at what's happened here at the Gardens Arena here on day 3 of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. We'll do that coming up on our Marvin Home Center Security State Bank scoreboard and schedule. Face off in a near face-off circle. Still tied up over there as Notre Dame keeps his own. Back out of the point, it's sent toward the net, goes wide. Green Knights keeping it in now. Another shot toward Kennedy. It's going to be knocked down before it gets to him. Play back in the neutral zone. And the Green Knights send it back into the Warrior end. Now it's going to be Wyatt Henham with it now. Henham sending it back behind the net. Now on this side, it's going to be Thomas Grappentine. Up ahead further down, trying to get it up ahead here to Henham. Henham fighting his way through. Now coming up to help in on the play here is going to be Casey Hendrickson. Now is Drayden Johnson over here. 1:55 left to go here in period 2. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame 1. Play over in the near side now. Drayden Johnson sending it back behind the net. Now over here far side, Yahir Ramos. Ramos sending it back here on the far wall. Anticipating there and keeping it in. Nice job over there here by the Warriors. Sam Hard. He got hit over there in the far side. He'll skeet back the other way. The pass going behind Notre Dame. And it goes all the way back into the Warroad end. The Warriors back with it in their own zone. Long pass up ahead, deflected over here. It's Drayden Johnson with it now. Johnson sending it here. Rogers over there. And a whistle stop of play here with 1:18 left.
Looks like they're getting called for a hand pass, but I thought he played it to himself. Questionable call by the referees here with 1:18 to go in the second period. Normally it would go all the way down to the Warrior side.
They setting it up at center ice here.
Maybe he did realize that the person who played it, the Warrior that played it with his hand, was the Warrior who caught it with his stick.
They're going to set it up here in the face-off dot. Okay. 1:18 left to go here, period number 2. 2-1 Warroad with the lead. The steal, Gavin Anderson with the shot. The rebound comes out, but not out far enough for Shogabee to get a shot in. Play over here in the near corner. Final minute of play here in period number 2. 2-1, Warriors with the lead here over Notre Dame. Puck floating back behind Patrick Kennedy. Flipped up high in the air now, trying to get it up in front here. Now it's Shogabee, Anderson over there as well. It's going to be sent back in here now by the Green Knights. Back behind the net of Kennedy. Here's Wesley Schreiner trying to muscle his way through there. Green Knights center it. Take it up here, Broden Huntfed. Now it's Ryan Shogabee with it now. Shogabee skating it across. And that's going to be just offside. I think Broden had a stride across. Or if it was Anderson or Huntvent that was stride across when Shogabee carried the puck across.
Ooh. Wow. It's only the second period. We got a whole nother period left. It's 2-1 here. Both teams playing for pride. Both teams playing to win. It's great hockey here in Warroad, Minnesota.
Taken up here now by Rogers. Here's Huntvent with it now. Huntvent has it taken out to play. It's going to be the Green Knights coming back the other way. Nathan Marsak. Taken up now here by Warroad. Sent up here to Shogabee. Deflects it in. Yeah, nope, he didn't. Okay. We'll bring the face-off all the way back down in the Warroad end. 17.4 seconds left here in period two. Again, the Marvin Home Center secured the Marvin Home Center scoreboard and schedule coming up here during our second period intermission. I'll let you know what happened here today at the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. Warrior girls with another Hockeytown Holiday Classic championship. 7th in a row. Take it up here, Taven James off the face-off. Skating it right out in front of the net. Now it's sent out to center, dumped back in here now by the Green Knights. James with it here.
Offsides.
Okay. Thought maybe I missed something. I do that every now and again.
Oh, when you're doing as many things as you were doing, you get a pass every now and then.
I'll take that. I'll take a pass every now and again. 3.5 seconds left. We'll drop the puck just outside the Warrior blue line. And Grappentine with it. That's going to do it. 34 minutes in with your score. It's still Warroad 2 and Notre Dame 1. We're back after this timeout on KQ92 and YourLiveEvent.com.
We're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and certain teak shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At LifeCare Medical Center, it's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. LifeCare Medical Center.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer. Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and a staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
All right, welcome back to the Gardens Arena here. We're in our second period intermission here of Championship Saturday here at the Hockeytown Holiday Classic, the boys division of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic, or the Warroad Warriors leading Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut by a score of 2-1, no scoring in that second period. Shots in that second period for Warroad. After putting up 21 in the first period, they had 11 in the second for a two-period total of 32. And Notre Dame of West Haven, they had 8 in the first, they had 8 in the second, they have 16 total. So the Warriors out shooting the Green Knights 32-16. Time now for the Marvin Home Center scoreboard and schedule here for Saturday. We're going to get to the Hockeytown Holiday Classic results from earlier today. Do want to let you know, we just heard, it was a little bit earlier on today, the Warroad boys basketball team won today over Mora. They beat the Mora Mustangs by a score of 59-56. The Warriors are now 9-0 to start out the season, starting out 2024. And a big win, winning the Pequot Lakes tournament. And they defeated Moose Lake on Friday and defeated Mora today. So congrats to the Warrior boys basketball team today.
Absolutely. It's a good day to be a Warrior in different tournaments, different championships. Doesn't matter what sport it is. Warriors number one all the way.
That's right. On that note, we go to our Hockeytown Holiday Classic scoreboard here for today. A little bit earlier on, it was the Crookston Pirates with a win over Albert Lee in the girls Hockeytown Holiday Classic. And in the championship game, it was Warroad defeating Mound West Tonka Southwest Christian by a score of 3-0. So the Warriors with the clean sweep of the tournament, and they win their 7th straight Hockeytown Holiday Classic championship with the win over the Whitehawks today. Now, just one game in the boys tournament. That's a game you're listening to and or watching right now. It's Warroad and Notre Dame of West Haven. Of course, Grand Forks Central and Grand Forks Red River. They play the first 2 days, and then on the day that they're supposed to play each other, they just go back home because they play that game down in Grand Forks, figuring, yeah, they're probably going to get a better crowd down there.
Now, all sorts of fun for certain tiebreakers in a round-robin tournament like we have here in Warroad.
Exactly. And again, right here, Warriors with a 2-1 lead over Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. And again, the Warriors coming in 2-0, and Notre Dame of West Haven looking for their first win of the tournament. Again, that a 2-1 lead here for Warroad here after two periods of play. The Rosa Rams, I think they wrapped up their tournament in Roseau today. They were taking on the Lake of the Woods Bears. Can try and track down a score on that one. Again, that was also a game that we had on the Northern Star, 14-10 KRWB, as the Rams tried to rebound from their loss yesterday against Minot, North Dakota. They lost by a score of 4-2. As we take a look at the scores here, we're going to try and grab that one. And let's see, we're coming up on, let's see, that was noon start. And Roseau with the win, 6-1. So they defeat Lake of the Woods 6-1, and they go 2-1. in their holiday tournament as the Rams bounce back after a loss yesterday against Minot. Of course, they won their first game against Armstrong Cooper. That was an overtime win. That was back on Thursday. So the Rosa Rams with a win over Lake of the Woods in boys high school hockey and tournament action. That is your Marvin Home Center's scoreboard and schedule. We're putting the wraps on 2024. We've got 17 more minutes of play here at least between Warroad and Notre Dame of West Haven. We'll take a 2-minute break. We're back with the third period right after this on KQ92 and yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, welcome back. Teams out on the ice here to start out period number 3. The Warroad Warriors and the Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut Green Knights. Warriors with a 2-1 lead, no scoring in that second period. Chances for both sides, though. Let's get that right off the get-go. There were chances on both sides. This could easily be a different score heading into the third.
You know, both teams were on the power play, or they're trying to find a goal either to bring it within 2 or to give Warroad a nice 2-goal cushion. Some things the Warriors are going to have to do is to stay out of that penalty box. You don't want to give up any opportunities here like that into the third period. Also, when you're shooting the puck in prime scoring position, you need to hit the net. We saw all these shots go up and stuff, but those weren't super great challenges. When they were in tight around the net, they kept on missing the net. They're going to have to skate together and break the puck out of the zone together. They don't need these home run passes that from one length to the ice to the other. They need to skate together with the momentum, and by making back-to-back passes, they're going to start creating more opportunities to pull away in the third period.
Here we go. We're underway here with period number 3. Shot in just wide of the net of Silva. Back out to neutralize. Dumped in here now. Broden Huntfent. Yeah, back after it here. The Green Knights with it now. Banking it off the back wall. Now off to the side. Back behind Silva once again. Warriors with it. Centering feed out front. Gavin Anderson. Shot in. Another save by Silva. Save number 31 for the senior netminder for the Green Knights. 31 saves on 33 Warrior shots. 30 seconds into the third period, we're still at 2-1.
Silva continues to rise to the occasion to every challenge facing your way. If you're the Warriors, maybe don't take that extra second to stick handle, go for a one-timer, go for that quick release. It worked for Broden Honvet in the first period.
Back to the action now. Play back behind the net. Sent up to neutral ice. It's going to go all the way back into the Warroad end here. We're in the first minute of the third period here. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut 1. Green Knights with it in the Warrior end. The centering feed knocked away there by Ryan Shogamy. Play goes over here near corner. Gathered up here now by Wesley Schreiner. Schreiner with it. Take it up here, Broden Huntfent. Huntfent on this side. Long cross-ice pass over to Shogamy. He'll bring it in here now. Set over here now to Anderson. The shot there. Save made by Silva. Save number 32. It's Gavin Anderson. Anderson, now it's sent over here. Taven James shot in. That one deflected away. I think that one might even hit the side of the end of the shot in. Save made. Now it's going to be deflected just wider than at that time. Warroad buzz in the net here early on here in period number 3. Taven James. James centering it. That one goes all the way through. Green Knights able to clear it out to center. They get a line change here. Sent all the way back up here now. James with it. James now it is Casey Hendrickson. That one goes just wide. Drayden Johnson down back behind the net. 2 minutes into period number 3. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven 1. Gathered up here now by the Green Knights. Yahir Ramos with it down, backhanding it up ahead. It's going to be tipped in here now by the Green Knights as they chase after it here in the Warroad end. 2 minutes, 10 seconds gone here in period 3 here in a 2-1 hockey game. Back behind Kennedy. Puck loose out in front. Puck just dangling there. No one able to get a stick on it. And it's going to go over to the corner. No one able to get a stick on the puck out in front of Kennedy that time.
Good defense there by the Warriors, tying up those sticks, keeping their bodies in between them and the Notre Dame Green Knights so they can't get the puck or even get it towards Patrick Kennedy at all. It's nice to see that help from everyone in the white jerseys.
Back at center now, dumped in here by Mason Reed here for Warroad. Gathered up here now by the Warriors now. Backhander in. That one's going to go wider than at that time. 14:09 left to go here in period 3 here. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven 1. Dump back in now. It's Silva. 32 saves for the senior here this afternoon. Back behind his net once again. Play over here far corner. Puck comes free. Backhanded toward the net. Silva, another save, another rebound. That one cleared up by the Green Knights defense. Nice job there to keep that rebound out of harm's way. Sent up to center. Play up in the front of the player bench area here. Now it's Ricky Rogers with it now. Rogers trying to get it in. He's stopped up there by Nicholas Allen. Rogers getting it back up top. Here's now it's Mason Reed. Shot in. Saved there by Silva. That's save number 34. Or 33 make that. Now 34. So he put the shot up. 34 saves for Silva. Back behind the net now. It's Ricky Rogers here for Warroad. 13 minutes left here in period 3 here, still in a 2-1 hockey game. Now the Green Knights coming back the other way. Trailing on a play, the shot in, knocked away here. Play over here in the near corner. Humanek now. Now it's going to be Sam Hard for the Warriors. Hard with the blast and another save there. Save number 35 for Jacob Silva. 35 saves for the senior netminder here for the Notre Dame Green Knights. Knights dumping it in on net. Kennedy having to steer that one away. That's his 16th save. Up ahead now, Taven James the other way here for the Warriors. Back toward the middle, Gavin Anderson. Now Shogamy the one-timer. Puck comes free out toward the middle. Green Knights able to keep it up out of harm's way, get it out to the neutral ice area. 12:20 left to go here in period 3. It's Warroad 2. Green Knights 1. Shogamy with it now. Hung up there at the blue line. Now it's just dumped in here by the Warriors. Back behind the net over here on the far side up to the neutral ice area. Take it up here, Broden Huntfent. Huntfent over here to Taven James. James back up top here. Now it's Gavin Anderson with it. Anderson outside the circle here on the near side. Back behind the net. James out in front. Shogamy couldn't pull the trigger out in front of Silva that time. Shogamy, now it's Huntfent dumping it down low. Karam's up, out in front. Now it's going to be taken up here by the Green Knights. Giovanni Ferrucci. Ferrucci with it. Now it's going to be the Warriors trying to clear it down. Now dumped down the ice here by Notre Dame. Yeah, so we'll get a face-off back down the other end. 11:30 left to go here in the period.
Lucas Delvonico had a great opportunity coming down from the top of the circle towards the face-off dot in the far end. Patrick Kennedy came out to challenge him, but Delvonico just put it over the top of the net. Again, chances on both sides of the rink here.
Back on this side now, face-off here in the Green Knight zone. Shot there by Huntvent. That one knocked away there by the Green Knight defense out in front of Jacob Silva. Broden Huntvent back inside of his own blue line. Up ahead now, here come the Green Knights. That one broken up. It's going to be shot in there by Matt Kelly. Now the Warriors regain control as Broden Huntvent with it now. Huntvent now back toward the middle. Broden carrying it across. Huntvent shot. That goes wide of the net. Casey Hendrickson keeping in here. The point here, they are outside the faceoff circle here, far side. 10:50 left to go here in the period. Gathered up here by the Green Knights. Thomas Grappentine trying to break that one up. Now it's going to be Henham with it. Play at center. Tipped up ahead. Kicked ahead there by Nathan Marsack. 10:35 left to go here in period 3. Warroad 2 and the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven 1. Play over here in the near corner. Off to the right to Silva. Still tied up over there. So you try and get it through. Now here's Ricky Rogers with it now. Rogers still with the puck. Rogers over here in the corner. Rogers back up top. Thomas Grappentine with it now. Centering feed out front. Shot in. Silva with another save. That's save number 36 for Jacob Silva.
Silva's playing like he's got eyes in the back of his head, knowing what's going to happen before it happens. What a great hockey mind that man has.
36 saves for Jacob Silva here this afternoon. Warroad leads on the scoreboard 2-1. 9:55 left to go here in the third period. Got a 2-1 hockey game.
No, it just takes one play. It doesn't matter if it's a forward or defenseman for the Warriors, for Notre Dame, somebody to cause that spark, to give them momentum, and we'll see how far the team can carry that through the end of this third period.
Face off one here by the Green Knights. They skate it back behind the net to Silva. On the near side, it's Bankowski. Played up here to neutralize now. Partially knocked down. Now it's going to be the Green Knights here at the center ice area. Playing it in. Sent back behind the net. Puck here at the side of the net. Now Rogers gets it out of harm's way. No one was over there as Warriors trying to get it up ahead here. Knocked down. Green Knights sending it right back into the Warrior end.
Always exciting when the netminder comes out of the goal to play the puck. Hopefully it works out well for the netminder doing it as it did there for Patrick Kennedy.
The Green Knights, now it's Bankowski. Bankowski up ahead further. Now it's going to be gathered up by Warroad, playing it up ahead now. Ricky Rogers with it now. Rogers up ahead. Green Knights playing it off the near wall. Now it's going to be skated up and out here by Zachary Getz. Shot in. Blocker save made there by Patrick Kennedy. Now it's Taven James back the other way. James for the middle. James fires a shot, and it's going to be steered out of there. Might have gone wide of the net, but Silva was right there in position. Play over here in the corner. Centering feed. James with it. Silva with another save. Covers up on it. Save number 37.
Look at where Taven James is. He is halfway into the crease there as he followed that shot through. Finally caught Silva back in his crease, not coming out to challenge it, but it doesn't matter. The puck sticks to him. He's keeping his team in this one.
Jacob Silva, 37 saves here in the afternoon. His team still down by 1. It's 2-1 Warroad here. Taven James sending it back behind the net. Now it's Ryan Shagaby. Shagaby back up top. Mason Reed now back to Shagaby. Outside the circle here on the right side. Gathered in here by Taven James. James banking it off the far wall. Back to Shagaby over here in the corner. Tied up there by Ramos. Now getting in on the plate. James kind of going back over there to help. Shot in. Penalty coming up here. Penalty coming up here on Notre Dame.
Slashing penalty coming against Notre Dame here. It's been a tight-paced game. Warriors were working the forecheck down in the zone. It was a stick-on-stick. It didn't look intentional, whatever. But regardless, if it was a good call or bad call, the Warriors are going to find themselves in the power play here with 8 minutes to go in the third with a 1-goal lead.
So the penalty going on Ethan Kelly. So he sits in the sin bin here for the next 2 minutes. Face up now, Wyatt Henham. He's out there with Casey Hendrickson and Drayden Johnson. Tied up here in the face-off circle. Now it'll be sent down the length of the ice. Kennedy out. He'll leave it there for Sam Hard. 7:50 left to go here, third period. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut 1. Broden Honfent carries it in offside. So we'll get a face-off coming up here as a top unit for the Warriors coming out. Taven James and Gavin Anderson and Ryan Shogby. They've logged a lot of minutes here this afternoon.
Yeah, they just had a nice long shift before they were able to draw that penalty. 19-second break. I don't know. Maybe they got some breathing techniques down there on the Warrior bench, but they're fresh and ready to go again as they continue with this power play.
Well, Broden Honfent, D-to-D pass now over here to Sam Hard, leaving it off here, Taven James. In the Warrior power play here, next minute and 28 seconds. They lead 2-1. 7.5 left to go here, third period. It's Ryan Shogby. Shogby on the other side, centering feed. Oh, that one deflected, almost deflected in that time. Goes just past the net, banked off that far wall. It'll go back down the length of the ice here. Back behind his own net here, it's Broden Honfent. Honfent over right side now, Taven James. James carries it across. James toward the middle. James, top of the circle, still has it now outside the circle here on the near side. Up top for Honfent. James with it. James at the middle now. Honfent right side. That one sticked out of there by Silva. That's save number 38 for Jacob Silva here this afternoon. Take it up here now, gone by Warroad. It's Shogby to James. Ryan Shogby with it now, goes toward the net, knocked out of harm's way by the defense out in front of Silva. Now sent down the length of the ice, back down to the Warroad end.
Nice job by Dylan Benkowski there, playing defense for the Notre Dame Green Knights. He was able to tie up his man on the weak side pipe there, making sure this game stays a 2-1.
6:23 left to go here in the third. Last rush up ice here on the 5-on-4 skater advantage here for Warroad. It's Taven James. Now here's Grappentine, almost overskated it. Still it regains control of the puck here. Shogby. Now it's Wesley Schreiner. Back to Shogby. Shogby looking up now. Green Knights back at full strength. Puck gets traffic out in front of Silva. Another shot that deflects up and into the crowd and up above the netting there. That's going to be another souvenir.
If you're Notre Dame, you have to feel good killing that penalty off. Okay, it's a 2-1 game. We got 6 minutes left. We got to keep on playing to our strengths. We got to move the puck. We got to skate it down there. We need to get some rubber on number one at the other end.
Got to tell you what, though, both teams are giving their all here, and they've treated this crowd to a great high school hockey game. 5:55 left to go here in period number 3 of the play. Off to the right of Green Knights netminder Jacob Silva. 38 save performance here this afternoon. Still tied up outside the face-off circle here on the near side. Now it's going to be Casey Hendrickson knocked away there by the Green Knights. They skate it back the other way. That's tied up there by Henham. Now it's Hendrickson. He's got Drayden Johnson helping out. I think it's going to be offside. I think Drayden just a stride and a half, just a little bit ahead of the play that time.
No, it's late in the third period here, but you got to stay focused. You have to do the little things right. You know, a nice transition like that by a good body check by Henham there across the ice at center ice, and all of a sudden the Warriors are going the other way, and just, you know, maybe a foot or two offsides there, and we have a center ice face-off.
Here come the Green Knights now. It's Xavier Jacob who sends it into the Warroad end. 5:20 left to go here in period 3. It's 2-1 Warroad here over the Notre Dame of West Haven Green Knights. Now it's Henham. Tips it up ahead further now. Backhanded in here now by Ricky Rogers as the Warriors gain the zone. Play back behind Silva. Rogers with it now. Tips it away. Rogers trying to skate it through. Can't do so. It's broken up there by the Green Knights. Cross ice pass. They're going to be brought across here. Sent up here is Mastroni. Bringing it across here for Notre Dame. 4:48 left to go here. Third period. It's Warroad 2 and Notre Dame 1. Quickly dumping it in. A quick line change here for the Warriors. Play here along the near side, near board. The Green Knights able to clear as they skate it back the other way. Brought in now the shot. That one's going to be deflected there. Broden Huntvent breaking that one up on the shot that time by Delmonico. Bodies flying all over the place. It comes back out. It's going to be tipped back into neutral ice. Here's Taylor Humanick. Humanick had it. Now it's going to be Ricky Rogers over there. Rogers banking it off the wall. Taken up here by the Green Knights. Brought back in by Delmonico. Shot in. That one knocked away. Check that Ramos over there. 4:08 left. Yeah, and we're going to get a icing and a stoppage of play here. 4:05 left to go here. Third period. Still 2-1. Warroad with the lead here over the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah, Ramos being able to read that play, poke-checking it up so he doesn't find himself on the wrong side of a 2-on-1. Not only that, with the puck he was able to stay there, he got it in the zone and let one go on Patrick Kennedy, which he was able to turn away.
Off the draw, still tied up in a face-off circle. Green Knights able to keep it in the zone. Steered in now Kennedy with his 19th save of the hockey game. Played up here along the near side. It was a save by Kennedy. They haven't put it up on the board, but a save nonetheless. Taken up here now by Taven James. James with it. Shoggaby backhanding it into the Green Knight zone. Back behind the net is Silva. Player on the far side. Green Knights trying to get it out of harm's way. It's going to be kept in here by Warroad. It's a nice job there by Gavin Anderson to do so. Dumping it back behind the net. James with it. James gets held up, reverses direction. Centering feed. Gavin Anderson had it, and it went right through him. Sam Hart able to keep the zone. 3:19 left to go here in the third. It's Warroad 2, Green Knights 1. Play over here in the near corner. Now Taven James with it now, firing it in. Deflected wide of the net this time. Traffic out in front of Silva, knocking that one down. The Green Knights coming back the other way. Drop pass. Top of the circle, shot in. That one deflected away there by Kennedy. 2:54 left to go here in the third. Play up here along the near side now. It's Jack Aloy over there trying to take the puck free. Still tied up over here in the near corner. Now it comes free right on front, shot in. Kennedy with a point-blank save. 2:30 left to go. Kennedy with a point-blank save here. It's still a 2-1 hockey game. Mason Reed over there trying to dig it free. Back behind the net. Backhander in. Kennedy, another save. Notre Dame out in front. Kennedy, they score! The Green Knights have tied the game.
Wow. Warriors getting caught on a long shift there, tired legs, standing around watching. You saw the energy come out for the Notre Dame there. They got hungry. They were keeping the pressure on down low, working it around, and that rebound was sitting there. It was able to shelf it. This game's tied at 2 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third period.
Time of the goal is going to be 14:45. Period 3.
Those Green Knights got to feel good to finally get a goal their way towards the end of the game.
2-2 your score, 2:08 left to go. Back to the action here. Now the Green Knights with it. They have the momentum now. They've scored the latest goal here in the contest.
Number 21, Giovanni Carucci. Coming from Gentford, Carucci. 14:45.
Back the other way. Here come the Warriors here. Fans wanted a call. Taking it here, it's Henham. Henham centering feed out front. Puck lying there. Warriors trying to get a shot away. Huntvent sends it in. That one deflected up and over the net. 1:28 left here in the third. Set up here all the way down the length of the ice here as Matt Kelly with the goal. The assists going to Zachary Getz and also to Giovanni Ferrucci. Again, time of the Notre Dame goal at 14:45. It is a 2-2 hockey game.
A lot of life from that Notre Dame bench. That goal, that equalizer late in the game is really giving them a second chance and new life.
Huntvent. No, it's Grappentine, the shot. The save there by Silva. Should be save number 41. There was 40 shots before. Should be 41, as I think he stopped it. At any rate, 1:17 left here, face off in. Now it's going to be sent back down into the Warrior zone. Coming up at a final minute of play here in the third period. Again, should this game go to overtime, we would play an 8-minute overtime, nothing happening after that. Then we go to a shootout, if it gets to that point.
A shootout?
Yes, sir.
How exciting would it be to see a shootout for the championship? Not only that, but you get to see the individual skills. You know, I always like doing the shootout at the end of practices, but I don't know if I'd want to face Jacob Silva with how hot he's been this entire tournament.
38 saves, according to the scoreboard. I think we have him for 39. I think there's 41 shots there, but officially it's 38. 1 minute left here in the third. Shot in Silva. There is 39. Save number 39 for Silva. Again, it's a 2-2 hockey game. Notre Dame of West Haven scoring just moments ago to tie this hockey game. Shot in. Another save for Silva. That is save number 40. 40 saves for Jacob Silva for Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut.
You know, the front of his pads are white, or they used to be. I'm surprised they're not black with how much rubber he's been seeing.
Oh my gosh. 40 saves, an incredible effort by Jacob Silva here this afternoon. Timeout on the ice. We'll take one too. We're back after this 30-second timeout on KQ92 and your live event.
Your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
All right, we are in a timeout. 43 seconds left to go here, third period. It is a 2-2 hockey game if you're just joining us on Lake Country KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com. So it was 2-1 for much of the third period. It's actually been a 2-1 hockey game since the 16:59 mark of the first period. That's when the Warriors' Ryan Lee scored with 1 second left, giving the Warriors a 2-1 lead. There was no scoring in the second, none here in the third. That until the Warriors' Matt Kelly, or the Green Knights' Matt Kelly, tying this hockey game up at 2 apiece.
Big
2-2
face-off
your score
for David James with 43 seconds to go left in the third period.
Off the draw here on the near side now. Final 40 seconds here of the third period. Tipped up ahead now. A foot race for it. Huntfen's going to get there first. Play over here on the near side. Now the Warriors back the other way. It's David James. It's Gavin Anderson toward the middle. Anderson spins, turns, fans on the shot. Still has the puck. Gets it back to Shagaby. Back behind the nets. James trying to get it over to Shagaby. 20 seconds left. 2-2 hockey game. Here's Sam Hard. Now it's Taven James dumping it back behind the net. Anderson giving chase now. The Green Knights with it. Final seconds ticking away here in the third. The Green Knights sending it down the length of the ice. Play continuing here, and we are going to overtime. 51 minutes does not give us a winner. We are going to another 8 minutes. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the overtime right after this.
Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right. Welcome back to the Gardens Arena. 51 minutes does not decide the final game of the Boys Hockeytown Holiday Classic. We are going to an 8-minute overtime. Again, it is a 2-2 game.
Notre Dame has been giving us quality hockey each game that they've played. Each game has come down to the wire. Very entertaining. Whoever wants it more is going to be the one who comes away with this one, the victors.
Overtime period here. Just into it right now here in a 2-2 hockey game. Sent into the Notre Dame end again. 40 save effort for Jacob Silva, the senior netminder here for the Green Knights. Gathered up here down by the Green Knights. Stolen away, knocked down there by Shoggaby, trying to center it. Hits the side of the net. Play over here on the near side. Puck goes all the way through this time. It's going to be Broden Huntfent. Keeping it in here, dumping it down low. James with it. Here's Taven James. Now Gavin Anderson, he'll have to chase after. He got turned around a little bit. Taken up here by the Green Knights. 1 minute into the overtime period. Still a 2-2 hockey game. Green Knights able to gain the Warrior zone. Broken up there momentarily. Now getting in there as the Warriors get it back out to the neutral zone. It's Yahir Ramos. Ramos banking it off the far wall into the Warroad end. 6:48 left to go here in the overtime period. Tipped up ahead. Now it's going to be fired into the zone now. Play over here in the near corner. John Michael along with Kyle Cron here at yourliveevent.com and on Lake Country KQ92. Rogers with the shot. Another save there for Silva. That's 41.
Nice quick shot there. Didn't think about it. Didn't give Silva enough time to really get set there. That one really stuck on him. And that's the way the Warriors going to be able to find the back of the net. Quick releases. Don't take time to settle it down. One time it and follow your shot to the net.
Take it up here by Warroad, back in their own end. 2 minutes gone now here in the overtime period. Quickly back to the other end. Now here's Wyatt Hannum, tried to center it. Trading on a play is Mason Reed. Shot blocked by traffic out in front. Now it goes back out to neutralize Rogers with it stolen up here now by the Green Knights. Shot in. That one's going to be blocked away. Green Knights still with it in the Warrior end. Centering feed there. Kennedy putting the paddle down and keeping the puck out of the net. Now the Warriors back the other way. Drayden Johnson and Ricky Rogers. Rogers off the play now. The Green Knights coming back the other way. End-to-end action here at the overtime. Shot in. That goes wide of the net. Back behind the net it goes now. Back after it. Here's Rogers. 5.5 left to go in the overtime period. It's Warroad 2 and the Notre Dame Green Knights 2.
Short shifts here. You got to really dig deep here, see what you're made of, and make sure you try to stay as fresh as you can as this overtime period continues on.
Long cross-ice pass. Broden Huntfent. It gets by him. Now the Green Knights with it here in the Warrior zone. Play still over in the corner now as they battle for it. Continue to battle for it. It goes over and it's deflected out of there by Patrick Kennedy. Warriors with it in their own end. Now stolen here by the Green Knights. Here's a shot. Saved by Kennedy. Rebound. Puck still loose. No goal. The referee waves off no goal.
No, the best person there to see exactly what happened was the referee that blew the whistle. It seemed like there were still things moving around. If he saw that the goalie had the puck covered in the crease and blew the whistle because it was out of sight, and then afterwards it went in, he would be the closest person to see that. You know, Notre Dame was like, oh, we finally did it. You know, with all these games coming down into overtime, and the last game too, and last night how it was, they just can't seem to catch a break, but I don't think they're going to be deterred as they have an offensive zone faceoff.
So a face-off coming up here for the Green Knights, who almost came to an end there, but we are still tied at 2 apiece. Shot off the draw, save made, puck cleared away. Here comes Warroad back the other way. It's Gavin Anderson. The drop pass to James, to Anderson, to James. He sits that one just wide, and it's going to go all the way back down to the Warrior end. 4:35 left to go here in the overtime. Broden Huntvent banking it off the near wall, trying to get it up to Shoggaby. He tips it into the zone. Shoggaby with it here. Shoggaby to James. He shoots. Saves Hibble. They score! David James with a goal, and the Warriors win 3-2 in overtime.
The puck comes out to Taven James. Taven James puts it in the pads, follows his shot towards the net. Rebound comes back to him. Silva was already out at the top of his crease, didn't have any momentum to slide over. As James's momentum carried him towards the net, was able to stick around it and put it in the open net. What a great game of hockey we were treated to this afternoon.
The Warriors win 3-2 in overtime. We're back with the postgame after this.
Our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, LifeCare is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or a career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose LifeCare Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
From John Michael and guests in the morning show, noon hour information, and 5 p.m. evening local news, ag news, weather, and sports. Thank you for listening to KQ92 and KRWB The Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM. Listen for our high school sports coverage of Warroad, Roseau, BGMR, Lake of the Woods, Sprague, and Grigla Goodridge. Find the sports schedules. You can also listen to our high school sports coverage in the Listen Live from KQ92.com and the Northern Star KRWB.com.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
No matter the need, no matter the importance, Life Care Medical Center is here for you through it all. Find nurturing professionals providing personalized care and attention for parents and their newborns during the beginning of a new life. Find specialized surgeons giving life back to patients through a wide variety of outpatient and emergent surgeries. Find physical therapists guiding one through their most challenging times, but towards their best times. Find care close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
Welcome back to the Gardens Arena. And what an afternoon of high school hockey here, both girls and boys, as the Warroad Warriors defeat the Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut Green Knights by a score of 3-2 in overtime. Taven James with the overtime game winner at 3:39 of the overtime period. The assists going to Broden Huntfent and Ryan Shagaby. And hey, man, folks that came here to see some high school hockey, they definitely got their money's worth today, Kyle.
Yeah, it was great efforts by both teams. Hats off to both the Green Knights and Notre Dame, and also of the Warroad Warriors. They didn't give up. They played 3 great periods of hockey, which gave everybody a little bit of bonus time in the overtime period. The word that comes to mind is resilient. Man, that team in the black and the green from out east, they were resilient from the first game, going behind with 1 minute to go left in the third period, to last night losing in overtime, and then giving it all, leaving it all on the ice, pushing the Warriors to the brink to overtime, but just not being able to put a game away.
Yep, and the Warriors come out with the win. Transfers unlimited stars of the game. Hopefully, we're going to get, hopefully from both sides. We'll see what we can do. We're definitely going to try and get the game winner up here. We'll see as far as that goes. But Warroad with the win, they now improve to 7-3-1 on the regular season. I think this is, I think if I remember correctly from our pregame interview with the Green Knights head coach, I think this is maybe their 5th or 6th game. They start in December. They start a couple of weeks behind when folks get started here in North Dakota and Minnesota. So their season is still very much ahead of them.
It is, and they're a well-coached team. They're well-disciplined. They stay home well. They also trust the system. They trust the process, and you saw that. First period, they played the system all in the second and third period as well. They didn't give up on each other. They kept on looking for opportunities and chances and doing whatever they can to get the puck towards Kennedy, to try to get bodies towards Kennedy, and it worked out for them on the power play.
As the Green Knights, again, they come to Hockeytown, USA, to the Hockeytown Holiday Classic, and go 0-3. But I tell you what, you cannot get much closer than what Kyle had mentioned. They lost 3-2 in their first game. The Grand Forks Central lost in overtime after leading 2-0 against Grand Forks Red River, losing that game 3-2 in overtime, then dropping a 3-2 decision to Warroad here this afternoon. A fantastic high school hockey game, and Warroad able to withstand a 42 save effort by Jacob Silva, the senior netminder for Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. We're going to take another break in a post game. Our stars of the game coming up, and we'll wrap it up right after this.
RJ Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
All right, welcome back. Probably won't be here, so Welcome back here to the Gardens Arena. Here we continue on the post-game report where the Warroad Warriors have defeated Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut 3-2 in overtime. And right now we got the guy that scored the game winner, Taven James. Hey, congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you. It was a big one. Good to get 3 wins at home in the holiday tournament. It was fun.
That's right. And now you guys got on the board first. Actually, most of the scoring happened in that first period. It looked like it was going to be a higher scoring game, but you guys really, both teams really clamped down defensively in the second period. At least that's what we were seeing up here.
Yeah, we kind of, I want to say, fell apart a little bit in the second period, but we got back to it, so that's what matters.
Yeah, and I like Coach Hardwick's decision to go with Patrick Kennedy in the second game. I mean, great outing by Finn in the second game, but going back to Patrick, going back and having him in the nets, that was a good call, and I think he did really, really well.
Yeah, he did. He holds us in there. He made a lot of good saves, and yeah, he played really well today.
Talk about what happened. Talk about the series of events that led to that game-tying goal and how things, the tide just switched and the momentum just shifted over to the Notre Dame side.
Yeah, we got a little lax in the D zone. A couple guys were losing their guys, and we just kind of let down in the D zone, and that's how they scored.
Yeah, and Ken, then it went down to the overtime period, back and forth. Then all of a sudden you score the game winner. Talk about how everything led up to that and you getting the game winner here for the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we just got it out of the zone, and I think Mooney put it on net, and we talk about crashing the net a lot, and I just crashed the net, and the puck was laying there, so I just tapped it in.
Yep, good stuff there. Taven James, he is our Transfers Unlimited star of the game, as he scored the game winner here this afternoon, as the Warriors defeat the Green Knights of Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. Now we put the wraps on 24. What do you take out of 2024 as you guys jump into 25? Because next weekend, all of a sudden, you start probably the meat of your schedule now.
Yeah, we have a big section game next Saturday against Detroit Lakes, so we take what we can out of this weekend, and we're going in the right direction, so we just got to keep going.
All right, very good. With being named star of the game, we've got Transfers Unlimited t-shirt. I hope we got the right size for you, but that's what you get when you're star of the game. Yeah, and thanks for joining us, and congrats. You bet. Taven James is our star of the game. Our star of the game brought to you by Transfers Unlimited. And Rosa will be back to wrap it up right after this.
It's our honor and privilege to serve the healthcare needs of our communities here in northern Minnesota. We take great pride in our compassionate staff, dedicated physicians, and wide range of services we provide. Our primary mission is to provide quality care for a healthy life. From birth to elderly, we serve you at every age, caring for generations, caring for our communities, caring close to home. Life Care Medical Center.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer. Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
From KQ92 and the Northern Star KRWB, we entertain you with KQ92 playing country music hits from today and yesterday. With the Northern Star, it's the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s super hits. We are local. We are your radio station. Local news, sports, weather updates, ag news, community conversation, Coach's Corner, school news, Viking football, Minnesota Wild, and more local area programming coming in the future. Thanks for listening to KQ92 and KRWB, the Northern Star, 1410 AM, 102.9 FM.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom already filed a claim with our agent, and we can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Sounds like simple human sense. Well played.
Ask Security State Insurance Agency in Warroad if auto owners make sense for you.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Warroad Public Schools are eager to have students and staff back in the classroom and all school activities. If you have questions for the school year's schedule, visit Warroad School website, warroadschools.org. The Warroad Public School website is a valuable resource for the community. Visit the site for updated information, daily announcements, contact information, schedules, and more. warroadschools.org.
Get inspired for your next big project at Marvin Home Center. Our home inspiration area showcases modern, rustic, and farmhouse designs with products from floor to ceiling. We feature durable LP smart side siding and CertainTeed shingles, quality Marvin windows, and the hand-laid look of Versetta stone to the elegance of Onyx shower systems. Marvin Home Center has it all. Check out our appliances and expanded paint center too. And we're now your local Ace Hardware. Inspiration is here at Marvin Home Center in Warroad.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
At Life Care Medical Center, our employees are part of a team who care not only for the patients we serve, but for each other. With a wide range of opportunities, both medical and non-medical, Life Care is the perfect choice for those seeking a first job opportunity or career transition. Beyond growing your career and thriving within our culture, experience highly competitive benefits as part of our Total Rewards program. Choose Life Care Medical Center.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey, Dad, brought you some popcorn. You should relax. You worked so hard for us.
What happened?
It's a little fender bender, but Mom...
Well, welcome back on the post game. Kind of an extended break there as they kind of got the ship righted back here. Um, Trying to catch our breath as the Warroad Warriors defeat the Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut Green Knights 3-2 in overtime to win the 2024 boys division of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. And I tell you what, this is probably the first time in many years that I've been here for all 3 days, and I think this was probably the year to do it.
Yeah,
was to be here this year because we saw three great games. On the boys' side, we saw three great games on the girls' side, and and if you were here to see every game, you weren't going to be disappointed.
No, especially for hockey fans that want to see good hockey, want to see teams that are able to be creative, that play the game the right way. Definitely saw that from the boys out east, also from across the river in North Dakota, and of course your hometown Warroad Warriors representing the Warriorhead in Northern hockey like they normally do.
Yeah, and speaking of the hockey team from out east, of course, we're talking about Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. It's just a hats off to them for making the decision to make the trip to Warroad, Minnesota, to play in the tournament, to raise the funds that they needed to get over here and potentially be either an every year or an every other year entrant in this tournament. I think it's a great addition to the Hockeytown Holiday Classic.
It is. It'd be interesting to see if they be willing to come back next year or not. But as Coach Vieira said, normally that when they play as well as they do back home, they come away with wins. Here you play three great games and you lose each game by one goal. The first day, day two, and also here today with a 3-2 loss to the Warroad Warriors.
I tell you, I wonder how this is going to translate into their next games of the season. I mean, their season is maybe a couple of weeks old, and they're going to go back. I think they're going to go back maybe with some renewed interest, some renewed vigor for the game of hockey when they head back to Connecticut and resume their regular season there.
Yeah, when you come up with a game plan and seem to execute it like they did, and it's not enough, you're just like, well, we did everything right. We did everything we could, and we lost. Well, what can we do? Can you do? You get better. You look for ways to improve your skill. Look for new plays that you can get better at that will promote more goals in the back of the net. And as the season goes on, maybe they'll repeat as state champions out in Connecticut.
That's right. They come away with 3 losses, but not for the lack of effort as the Warroad Warriors win here this afternoon. That is going to wrap up our post-game report. And we do want to thank all of those who sponsored throughout the week. They want to thank all of our sponsors here on KQ92 and at yourliveevent.com for sponsoring the weekend action as the Warriors and the Green Knights wrap up this year's tournament. Do want to thank Kyle Kwan for joining us on the color commentary on the boys, and then today on the girls. And I tell you what, my friend, you are welcome anytime that you would like, as far as coming up and doing some color commentary here for high school hockey.
Thank you, John Michael. It's always nice to be back in the Gardens and be, somebody like yourself who's the voice for the Warriors for you and have been for as long as you have. It's just a great way to be a part of the community again here in Warroad, and I'm just fortunate to have the opportunity.
All right, Jacob. All right, very good. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to do a quick interview. We do a star of the game for both teams, and we're being joined by Jacob Silva. He is the goaltender for Notre Dame, and boy, I tell you what a game you guys had today. It was another battle, and you've had that 3 games today. Just talk about the effort that you guys put in, not only to come back from behind 2-1, but to tie the game and to send the thing into overtime.
Yeah, we started early in July, working out in the gym. We put a lot of effort into this, and it helped with our conditioning. We were able to stay active all throughout the game.
Yeah. Now, and I talked with Coach beforehand. What was the thinking like, with the team and whatnot when it was decided that you guys were going to make the trip here?
Just go out, play hard, show it what CC could do.
Yeah, exactly. And now, if I remember correctly, what he said, now you guys are just beginning your season out there now, your
Yeah.
regular season.
Yep.
Okay, now, do you start in December? How long does your season go? I mean, what's the makeup as far as that
We go
goes?
another like 2 months probably.
Okay, all right. And now, of course, done here. Now, when is your next action as far as that goes? When do you guys resume play? You get a little bit of time off, or you're right back at it?
Yeah, we have like 3-4 days off, then we go play our division rivals.
All right, very good. And your main competitor, as far as that goes, would be
Fairfield Prep.
Fairfield. All right, very good. And you get them right away, or is it a little ways down? Or
Yeah, we'll get them right away.
all right, very good, very good. We're talking with Jacob Silva. He is the Transfers Unlimited star of the game for Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. And thanks for joining us. I know that you guys want to get on the bus, you want to get back to the hotel and all of that. But for being star of the game, I'm going to give you a T-shirt here. It's from Transfers Unlimited right here in Roseau County, and that's what you get for being star of the game. Thanks much. Thanks for coming up, and you have a great trip. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that is Jacob Silva. He is a goaltender for Notre Dame of West Haven, Connecticut. That's going to wrap up our broadcast here for this 2024 edition of the Hockeytown Holiday Classic. I want to thank everybody for helping make it possible. You have yourself a great Saturday evening. We'll catch you again in 2025. Happy New Year on KQ92 and YourLiveEvent.com.